G'day everyone, Teenic back here again in Transport Fever. Welcome back to Plano Dock. I can't remember where we are. We're at Plano Plucking. Plano Plort Plucking, that's what it is. Yes, we're back down here in the Plort Plucking region because we are going to finish up where we left off last time because, well, you know, my goal for a half-hour episode turned into a 50-minute episode and, you know, there was waffling, so that's probably my fault. But yes, we want to replace Oliver the Iron Ore Train here, who, financially he's doing all right, but I just feel that, you know, we could do better. I don't blame the train. It's because we're not really churning through the steel fast enough so that these guys are demanding more and more iron ore. In fact, you've got way too much iron ore stored up there, so we could probably up the coal deliveries to compensate for that, except there's no coal to be delivered, so we've sort of done everything we can do. Oh, here we go. We've got a full train of coal coming in now. No, we don't. We have 39 coal. Okay, so what's your deal then? What do you want me to do? What do you want from me? Try to deliver more coal. Well, I am, but the bloody coal mine's not giving me any coal to deliver. So, really, this is not my fault, and I am entirely blameless in this situation. Financially, you're doing... Well, you were doing well. Now you're doing shit. So, if we could get that sorted... maybe we need to deliver more steel to places. I do have an interest in exporting steel from here up to here. I thought I'd already set that up, but apparently I hadn't. So maybe that's what we need to do, is get more steel produced down here to naff off to various different parts of the network. Oh, maybe the steel's coming from here. Yes, that's where the steel's coming from. Okay, cool. Well, once we naff the iron ore train off from here, unless the iron ore train comes in here. No, it does. Never mind. Okay, cool. So we're going to make no net gains in terms of getting rid of this station that we don't use anymore. But shipping, you know, that's a thing. But yeah, so we want to replace this iron ore train with a ship because we're already going to be running the ship full of stone, Exhibit A. So, you know, if we can tack some iron ore on there, then we'll be all the happier. So we've already got the infrastructure in place at Plano because the shipyard is in range of the iron ore mine. We also have an iron ore mine up here, which would be entirely useless to us because obviously they don't want iron ore because they've got too much of it. But it's just nice to know it's there. I've probably already observed it being there before, but well, now I've observed it again. Incidentally, we can also use this shipping route to bring Brixbrack. We can bring Brixbrack here. Stop it. Bring bricks back to Plano. See, you got it in the end. And then we can transship the bricks down to Plano town, which might make Plano happy. It might not. I mean, I don't know what they want from me. But they do have a sizable industrial area on this side of the river that we could even extend the ships to, like, and directly unload there. But given how slow that would be, that strikes me as a colossal waste of time. Although really isn't all computer gaming a colossal waste of time. So, of course, immediately putting aside the plan to do stuff with iron ore, we've built a road that would enable us to do stuff with bricks, because anything to improve the ship makes me happy. We also have a lot of residential down here, so some town planner decided that, hey, water views are lovely, but you know what's better than water views? Factory and water views. Delicious. So if we can squeeze in some sort of truck stop here, we also really need more buses on these routes because, man, look at all the people waiting here. Okay, cool. So we're really not going to do anything with the iron ore today, are we? No, we're not. We're going to fix the buses. I heard fix the buses. Plano's probably a good candidate for light rail, actually, or trams as they used to be known. So why don't we go ahead and investigate that sort of situation? So large street, I want to upgrade. We can put bus lanes in. Yeah, but trams are better. I want trams. Give me trams. Yeah, do that thing. Okay, so where does the route go currently? Bring up lines. Yes, okay. Turn off the upgrading tool initially. Just turn off the whole thing. And where are we? We're looking at visible routes only, please. That's definitely the circle line. The central loop-to-loop, sorry. We've got the Plano lines here. Plano City South is the one I think that we're trying to deal with, and then we've got the city circles, which will, you know what, if we tram all of these routes, everyone will benefit and be happy. So that's a-okay there. So we'll just keep you guys. Can we shrink these somehow? How small can we get this window? That's probably the smallest we can get it. Okay, we'll just put them off to the side. Ooh, we can even snap it to the edge of the window. That's no, you won't snap. Okay, oh, did you? Yeah, you do. Okay, that's right. You will snap. Yeah, you too. Come on, yeah, go over there and stay there. Yeah, okay, come on, there you go. Good. So that way we've got as much room to work with as possible. So yes, this is entirely to do with the delivery of bricks, I'm sure. Yeah, bring that around like that. Bring it up here and over here. Construction not possible. Well then, pause. Feel the wrath of the bulldozer. What do you think of that, my friend? You think it's pretty good, I hope. Now we're going to put a new bridge in that's got some sort of collision issue. I don't know what you're collisioning with. Building a different bridge type is not going to help, is it? No. Okay, cool. Do you come across here? It's only when you join up at that end you're having collisioning issues. That's fine, because I have a bulldozer and a bank account, and I'm willing to, you know, no collision. No. Well, you go over there. That's a thing we can do. It's not an option I want to entertain, but it's an option. What if we build it in this direction? No, you're still collige. Okay, is it something to do with? Okay, so you'll come out like that. What are you collisioning with? You're collisioning with nothing in the middle of nowhere. Okay, cool. What if we go with a nice modern? That's reasonably modern, and then we come over like this. I mean, we've got this funky little hump in the middle of the bridge, but okay, well now we've got land bleeding through the bridge here, which I don't care for. 2 stops will be removed. Now I kind of don't want to do that. No construction not possible me when I'm bulldozing. Bulldozing, it should override everything. Oh, I've made it worse somehow. Oh dear God, what have I done? Okay. Right. Bulldoze, 2 stops will be removed. Now again, I don't particularly want to do that either now that you mention it. Okay, maybe we do have to go over here. Maybe we just build a nice fancy curvature bridge in like this and completely redesign how the city works, because reasons. So you will connect up like that. We could probably put a smaller street in there. Okay, you've gone ahead and done that sort of thing, which I don't care for. And now I can't modify it. So this is going to be a fun episode. Yes, go away. Good, yes. Okay, now back to where we were. Tram track electric, yes please. No, I want the same bridge I had before. Yeah, like, no, just, don't, no. Yes, do that again, that's fine. Get rid of this again. And now connect that up. There you go, okay, cool. Now you, get rid of the tram track and connect that up like that. Okay, cool, we're making Oh, you are not bleeding through at this end as well. Oh, you did not do that. Roger. Go away. Good. Now we put it back. Yes. Good. Okay. This is going to be the most complicated redesign I've ever done. And for no reason other than the game being a given. So we need to come up here. We need to go down here. We need to do these streets here. Let's see. We need to come down this way. Now all the city circle streets, we may as well keep going down this way for it. You've got to get up to Sunset Street somehow, so we may as well do that here. And then come down this way. Yes, good. Go down that way, yes, to keep it at right angles. Good, progress, yes, fantastic. Come along here, come along here, come along here, come along here, and then maybe come along here, and then when you're done with that, you can come along here. Good. So now the red line needs to come through the center of town. Of course it does, because I've made it difficult on myself. So it stops at Franklin Street, which is fine. It means I can't send it this way. So we'll just build another set of tram tracks straight down the middle. And then you've got to somehow get over here. Who designed it like that? I did. Well, I designed it wrong. Okay, well, we've got this little bit down here that's going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, easy, come on. Yep, oh, it's auto-saved, never mind. I thought the game was having a hissy. No, it is going to have a hissy, never mind. There you go. So get rid of that. That cost $1 million. That cost probably an amount as well. No, we want it to be straight, please. That's as straight as it's going to get. That's fine. Yes, okay, and now do that. Well, we've got a randomly wide bit of road there, and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, there probably is things I can do about it, but I don't want to. No, we don't want to upgrade this bit. We want to rebuild. There we go. And yeah, I think I've built all the tram line I need to. Oh, no, hang on. No, just not. You nearly missed a bit. You need to put some in here, and then you need to upgrade this to be tram friendly. Yes, there we go. Okay, cool. So hopefully everyone should be quite happy with this new regime change that we've had. We do need to move these tram stops here. So naff off. And that's not tram stops. Tram stops is over here. There you go. So hopefully they will move over there. They will. Oh, look at that. Something actually worked. And that's good. So the red line's happy. The orange line will be happy. It'll just adapt. Everyone should be happy. Okay, good. Okay, now we also do need to put a tram depot in somewhere on the tram line. Otherwise, no trams for you. Why don't we put the tram depot out here somewhere? We've got plenty of empty land. So large street, we probably don't need it to be large. Just medium would be fine. Upgradey, out to about here. That'll do. Yeah, that's like no man's land. That'll be fine. And then we'll whack a tram depot in here. Yes, there you go. Sure. That's fine. Wonderful. Okay, so Plano City Circle AC. We should be able to easily replace you with some sort of tram. We can't, okay? Because you've decided to be a road vehicle route. That's fine. What if we go ahead and buy trams? We've got the Mirage, which is a high budget breaking cost tram. It's not really a great advertisement for your new tram, is it? You do carry 23. The American, or North American equivalent, the Toronto, carries 17. And the Pittsburgh carries 14. So I'm going to go with the Mirage, which is European. It better not upset me, because otherwise I'll cry in the corner. So you need to go on Plano City Circle AC. Very good. And we need a lot of them. So what's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do we have? Yeah, we've got 4 buses, so 6 should be fine. Plano City Circle AC. And you guys, we can just send to the depot and scrap. In good time. Off you go. Goodbye and goodbye. I mean, I probably could redeploy them, but I deleted all of the windows and that buggered everything up, didn't it? So we still need to do City Circle CW and Plano City South. So to make life easier on myself, I'm actually going to send them to the depot for sale now and then populate them with trams so that way I don't have to do them individually. How many did we build on that last one? We built, what, 6? Yeah, 6. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the other line, which was orange, yes. Plano City Circle CW, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 we'll put on Plano City South, because that is the longer line. And now we get to watch the conga line come out of the depot. Now, you guys better not cost more than anticipated, because otherwise I'll be really shitty. There's one. What are you waiting for? There's literally no traffic in this part of town. You're holding up the works already. Yes, get into it. Come on. See, your mate knows how to drive. He's like, oh yeah, let's go. Clear road. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, see, this bloke knows what's going on. Yeah, that first tram, or second tram out of the depot, whatever it is. Good. Okay, so hopefully they should all be fine. Hopefully I built enough tram tracks, and we will see these buses phased out. Because, I mean, they're probably starting to get, they're going to age to the point they need replacement anyway. And yeah, hopefully we can help people move around the city faster. Now, that had nothing to do with the stated goal of the episode, so hello, another 45-minute episode. Yay. So, let's have a look. We've got industrial, we've got residential. We kind of want to put in a truck stop so that we capture as much industrial as possible without demolishing too much residential. Yeah, I think we're going to still have to knock down 2 buildings here just to line that up. Let's line it up here. 4 buildings will be removed. No, that's not ideal. 2 will be removed. There you go. That's what we wanted. And then we just want to put in a small bit of road. No, that's historic. We don't want historic. Just a small bit of road in there. Preferably without tram tracks, because don't really need the trams there, do we? No. Good. Okay, so now we've got a truck stop in there. We've got a nice wide bridge for our trucks to come across with 2 lanes each way, so hopefully they don't get held up by the trams. Somehow there's still 2 lanes each way here, but this bit's wider. I don't get the logic. I like your Beetle. Yes, good for you. You should catch the tram instead of driving. You should catch the tram. Catch the tram. You guys, you know there's a tram, right? Yeah, you can catch the tram. Consider catching the tram. Yep, you too can catch the tram. Okay. Oh, cool. that's going to take all day. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get a few brick trucks coming from the port over to Plano. And to do that, we'll obviously need to set up a new line. So we'll set it up from Plano Port Plucking over here to Lower Plano, and we'll call that Plano Brick Deliveries. Just because now we're getting more specific vehicles. No vehicles online. Oh, well, that's, yes, because I haven't actually built any yet. You can't replace vehicles that don't exist yet. So we'll use that's a train depot. Didn't we have a bus depot down here? We did. There you go. I figured the buses had to come from somewhere. We'll use the bus depot to buy some trucks to carry bricks. You can carry bricks, can't you? The construction material, there it is. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. See how that goes. And send you guys out on Plano Brick Deliveries. Yep, it's here somewhere. LMNOP. Icon alphabet. Yep, there we go. Good. Sweet. And then, of course, traditionally, we will watch the departure of our giant American-style American trucks that will carry bricks to terrorize the innocent highway users. Do you not get pedestrian crossings? Oh, that was nearly a bloodbath. I'm pretty sure he got wanged in the face by the trailer, so... yes, that was a professional truck. Now, what are you waiting for? Are you going this way? Why wouldn't you just go down this street? Are you seriously waiting to turn right, left? I can direction as well. Yep, and no, you're queued up across the tram line. You just, okay. Yep, this bloke's fired already. Maybe he's that ship captain we fired at the end of last episode. No, maybe he is. Okay, well, either way, one of them is just completely in the wrong. No, okay, good for you, mate. Yep, no, keep edging forward, that'll do it. It's like they're Sydney drivers. They turn when they don't have right of way and then just expect someone to let them in. But anyway, we have a fair bit of stone building up here, so another ship is probably in order, and we're also second-guessing our decision to use ships for this because, well, we have a lot of stone building up, as I just said. Try and pay attention. Because what's your total capacity? 76 plus 76 would be 140, 152, so... yeah, we've easily got 2 ships worth of stone sitting there for, the 2 ships that we've got coming in now. So that'll work, but I get the feeling a 4th ship will be required. We'll just try and space them out a bit so they don't whack into each other in the single lane areas. But yes, the stated goal of the episode was to do something with this iron ore train, which, as we know, is doing okay, but... it's not doing great, and it does add congestion down at the depot, the junction down there. So if we can move that onto the existing shipping line, even if there is no room, it occurs to me I forgot to specify that you should carry some iron ore. So, whoops. I've already broken my stated goal that I would, specify that each ship can carry both stone and iron ore, even if it's only a small amount of the one that's not in season at the moment. But, well, I tried. Yes, so we need to set up a little cheeky truck route from here over to the steelworks here. I mean, we could set up a train, but of course that would go against our stated goal of reducing the number of trains happening in this general area. Plus, we'd have to have a line come up here, somehow join into the fun that is the junction. It's the function. No, that's not a merging of the word fun and junction. That's just an actual English word. Yes. Well, so I'm thinking trucks. I mean, train would be ideal because we've already got the railway line, but it goes against our goal to get the iron ore train out of this mess, which is, knock on wood, flowing reasonably smoothly. I mean, these guys are all queued up. These guys are flowing. You're queued up. Yeah, okay. So any improvement is improvement, and I'm going to run with it. So what are you carrying? You're carrying bricks over to Fort Collins. And aren't you doing it attractively too? Good for you, my friend. So yes, we can't hijack the existing truck route. So we're going to go ahead and get a new truck stop down here at the wharf. A new truck stop down at the wharf. Say there. How much stone are you bringing in? 114. Good effort, my friend. Which means more bricks, and hopefully you'll start taking some bricks back. We've got some waiting at the port here. Yep. Okay. Get rid of that. 8. Okay. Well, it's a start. Not bad, actually, considering we only just built the trucks at the other end. So, I'll take what I can get. Now, obviously, we need to iron ore truck the ship. What even happened there? Over here, we need to do something to move the iron ore over to this area here, which is, you know, going to be what we set out to do. I should just stop talking at this point, just let the game do all the work. Can we upgrade this road? We probably don't need to. We don't have that many cars on there. And if anything, our truck will probably hold up the cars as opposed to vice versa. In fact, look at Slow Coach Sally here. Oh, sorry, Slow Coach Devon, who's now got a big line of what appear to be mini miners held up behind him. So Devon, yes, maybe put your foot down, buddy. Got pretty much clear road ahead of you. Well, that's an attractive steel train. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hello. Hi. How's it going? No, Devon, turn around. We'll look at the steel train. Go back. Oh, never mind. That's fine. It's fine. We'll hitch a ride back on with Isabella. Isabella, you shouldn't pick up hitchhikers, but I'm glad you did, because that's a fine-looking steel train. Thanks for the lift. See you later. Okay, bye. No, I want to get off over there. Yep, okay, well, apparently we're going this way. Where's a depot? We need some sort of... Oh, we're jumping around something chronic. We should have a truck depot around here somewhere. Is there one in town? There is one in town. Oh, that got rid of her. Good, okay. Click on a depot, jump off the car. Okay, so show me something that can carry iron ore. Probably the tipper. Yes, okay. Well, we haven't set a line up yet, so we've got nothing to put the tipper on. So you will start over here at Fort Collins Sidings. Apparently truck stops are now called sidings. And take it over to Fort Collins Halt. And that would be... Oh, good, we've got the Concorde. I can see little to no use for that. We have a Toronto CRLV. Is that a tram? That looks like a tram. That might be useful. Bombardier bi-level, but of course no matching engine to go with it. A GUP 40 in Conrail. A Chevrolet C60 in a god-awful looking colour scheme. A new iron ore wagon, which is ironic because we're trying to get rid of iron ore trains at the moment. And that's all I've had time to commentate on, so good for them. So we'll call this iron ore Fort. Excellent, because that's just a local thing that we have. So close that down there, and let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for now. I was going to go more, as you could tell from my inflection on the 6, but I restrained myself because, you know, I'm a mature adult who can use things like restraint. Where is the... Oh, no, I called it iron ore, didn't I? I. It comes under I, which is not up, it's down. You do know how to alphabet, right? There you go. Okay. That was only one of them, too. Good work, me. So the rest of them will also go on iron ore Fort, please. Thank you. So now that should hopefully see some of the iron ore switch over to the ship. It won't happen initially because obviously the train is a more desirable speed of delivery, so the mine will opt to have it delivered by train. But once this bloke here finishes his next run, we will just send him to the depot and be rid of him, which means the iron ore will start coming in here. Obviously, it will initially pile up at the station, but once we delete the line, the iron ore mine should recognise that we've got a new route set up via shipping and load it down at the dock instead. So how are you doing? You're carrying one iron ore already. See, there you go. The system works. I don't know how it knew to do that because it would have had to pick up the iron ore before the... Okay, I tell a lie. It does prefer the ship already, so go us, I guess. Yeah, so we need one more ship, we decided. And because I forgot to specify the last ship would be a mix, we'll make this one a definite mix of both. So that way it makes up for the lack of mixture potential on the other ship. Lack of mixture potential, is that a thing that's a description we use. Now we're going to move away because when he comes out, he's going to whack into the wall of the depot. And I think that the depot only has another couple of hits before, you know, it falls down. And I don't want to be around when that happens because, well, that's bad. Guys, come on. Guys, no, don't steer into him. Oh, jeez. And jeez. It's just... you guys pissed or something? Come on. You're better than this. Probably. Good. So, yes, when this train completes its run, we will send it to the depot. How old is it, by the way? 2 years. Oh, that's not enough money. Can we send it somewhere else? Can we send it out on this iron ore line? What are we using on this iron ore line? We are using... Okay, we don't really have any old vehicles on this line. I mean, you're 14 years old, so if we send you out on that line, it might help. Iron ore gain to 4. Let's try it. It's blue. There it is. And, oh, that ejected all of the iron ore from the wagons, and I imagine it's just been unloaded all over the tracks. That's going to require some cleanup. But yes, well, that's achieved our stated goal of getting him out of the mess that is this junction down here, which I think is really, 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 really good. Interesting, we still have a steel imbalance. We have more steel trying to go over to the tool works in the factory over at Lakewood than we do up to Midland, despite the fact that the Midland one is closer and we actually have a train trying to load there. So that's interesting, although we did make some good money last year, so I'm not too concerned. How much steel are you going to pick up? Are you going to pick up a full train worth? Close. Yes, pretty spot on there, so that's good. But the more steel we can move, the happier we will be. And interestingly enough, the trucks that are taking the iron ore over here are actually going to double up and take the slag back again. So we've sort of killed off 2 trains there, haven't we? So where's our slag train? That will also get you out of the junction. So where are you at the moment? How much money are you making? You are hemorrhaging money. God, kill it dead. It's about to unload anyway, so that's good. But yes, that's fantastic. I didn't even think that we'd have the double effect of the trucks being able to take the slag back, but that's good because they're heading loaded both ways. It's going to get another train off this junction area. Mate, when are you going to get your brakes looked at? That was howling. And, ooh, good for you. You fit just in clear of the crossing. I mean, there's no actual traffic that can get across because of the slag train, but, it's clever design. I'm quite proud of that. What are you, and how can I get rid of you as well? You're a stone train. Okay, well, you're coming down from the hills up here, so there's probably not much we can do about you just yet, but, baby steps. We'll get there eventually. I will untangle this junction. Basically, my goal is to get as many trains out of this mess as possible, and then even potentially get rid of this little track here altogether and have trains come over on a separate line to get over here so that we don't even need to merge with the main line. But yeah, that's probably something for another day. So you're now going to head in and follow the stone train, I hope. The stone train's still in the area. Why are you taking off? Oh, I see, because you're going to come in through this set of points. Yeah, well, that's nice and efficient. Some sort of parallel running there. That's good. And then we can send you to this depot up here and be done with you. And of course, that will free up a platform over here, which means we can potentially move this steel train over here and get rid of this station altogether. Because obviously this iron ore train doesn't exist anymore. And that steel train can move over here when the slag train doesn't exist. So it's looking pretty good that we can get rid of this station. And then, immediately need it again, which is quite likely. So get rid of that line because we don't need that anymore. And the slag train, he will go in, cash out in just a second, and then we can get rid of him. We'd probably have to replace him in a few years anyway. He's starting to look a bit rusty. Not really. He's only 18 years old, but again, hemorrhaging money like there's no tomorrow. There's our iron ore train. Hello, what you doing? Iron ore stuff. It's fair enough. Yeah, so we can get rid of this slag train, and that's one train off the junction. God, look at the tail back here. We got one waiting there, one waiting here. Probably a passenger train coming up behind him at some point. Yeah, it's just gotten a bit too jammy. So you, my friend, cash out 600 grand, which is bugger all compared to the amount you cost me. So just be done with you. Go to the depot and just I never want to hear from you again. So now let's have a look. Where's the slag line at? There it is. Okay, kill that one dead. Good. Now we come over to the steel train here. I'm going to shunt you out of the station here because I want you to go away. And then I'm going to get rid of Fort Collins North. And then instead you can come over here and have a bit of a full load over there instead. I realise the stations are now out of order, but that doesn't really matter. And hopefully his steel will now start moving over there. Nice. Which means we can get rid of this station, straighten out this little bit of road here, which will help probably none of our vehicles, but it'll help the highway patrons. Actually, if we help the highway patrons, they won't want to catch our nice train, of which one is here. So maybe we don't want to help the highway patrons, maybe we want to screw them. Okay, no, autosave's doing its thing, that's fine. How old are you? No, that's Aaron Edwards. I don't care about Aaron Edwards. You are running at full capacity and making some pretty reasonable coin, which is good. Just noticed you're only 4 cars long and wondering if we shouldn't look at a replacement option for you guys. Oh boy, we've got a few DMUs waiting to come in here too, don't we? Whoops-a-daisy. You've only got 11 people on board, so congratulations on you. I'm wondering if it's not worth extending this line from Fort Collins down to Sioux Falls and just doubling up on the river line. Well, we did just rebuild this station, though. I don't particularly want to rebuild it again to give them 2 platforms. No, we'll just have to leave it. I mean, it is annoying having them cross over in front of the steel train, but I swear that flashed. I swear that. What is it with you German trains and your brakes being really loud? I feel sorry for people that live near the station. You are making money though, right? Good, your running costs have gone way up, but your profits haven't gone up proportionally to your running costs. That's disappointing. But you do seem to be doing all right, so I'm going to allow it. Yeah, what are you carrying? 17. Yeah, okay, maybe we just need to generate more demand on this route up to Midland here. I'm not sure how we do that, but I mean, you know, it's quite easy to say we should do it and then not actually do it. Yes, okay, so we've got a few people waiting over here. We've got a couple of... When did I build this train? Good God, I don't even remember building this fella. It looks really cool, though. Wow. Apparently I built that at some point. Got the cool German carriages, and there goes another cool German train. That one I do remember building, so I'm not crazy. I'm not that crazy. But yeah, do not remember building that, so that's fantastic. So one thing I did want to look at was trying to remove this stone train from the main junction down here. To do that, we'd have to build him down either around this side and put a new station here, but then of course we'd have to truck that over to the brickworks because the main line's in the way. Or we can whack a couple of transit tracks in here, rack off, I don't care, actually run the main line through the transit tracks and then have a platform on the back for him. That might be an option. So what terminals are we using? We're only using 1 to 3 at the moment. So I think a station rebuild here is probably in order. We just got to be very, very careful that we don't break everything. So Stone Mid Coal is coming in over here. So this is the platform we want to stretch. So if we go ahead and upgrade you, at least it's a flexible station, unlike last time when I built a non-flexible station and tried to upgrade it and got pissy. So it's 360 meters long. I'm okay with that. We only want 3 tracks. I'm okay with that. Yes. Okay. Now I do want transit tracks. I want transit tracks, not all. I think B. I think that's what we want. I don't know. I'm going to hit pause. No, there's a train in the station. I'm going to hit high speed. Then when he naffs off, I'm going to hit pause and we're going to see what happens. Hopefully this works. Okay, would you naff off a little faster, please, sir? Yeah, okay, you bugger off. Yeah, okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Sorry about that game. I'm probably stressing my computer out way more than it needs to by doing that. But, okay, you just lag your way out of the station there. My computer really is straining under the pressure of this save game at the moment. I was sort of hoping to have a dramatic final episode one of these days, but not another train. No, don't. No, you stop. Yep, there are those good old German brakes again. Okay, so let's just do it, and let's hope that works. Where are my transit tracks? In no way did I get any transit tracks. Also, I forgot to pause. And now he's really broken because there's a buffer stop in the middle of him. That seems painful. Okay, how did I bugger that up? Did I even put the transit tracks in? Oh, I put them in mid. Whoops-a-daisy. Try B. Is that? No, that's not going to help either. Try A. Yes, is that what we want? Not really. Oh dear. I guess... Actually, hold on. What if we... Okay, bear with me. So much for a half-hour episode, by the way. What if we go ahead and do this? Actually, we'll just go to all. Okay, maybe this will help. Do that. Okay, so now we have the main line come through that way in one direction and through this way in the other direction. Okay. That could work. Now you, where are you trying to go? No path. Okay, we'll turn around and try and go back into the station. I'll fix you up in a second. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fix his track up first because he is pissy. Which way did this come in? Did it come in that way? I can't remember. No, it did not. Must have gone the other way. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay, so let's just rebuild the entire thing. Why don't we do that? That's probably a thing we can do. So get rid of all of it. Get rid of all of it. Yeah, bye-bye. I'm aware we have a train in the middle of this mess, which is now just, you know, not having a good day. But I think that's, you know, the price of business. So we're going to demolish everything, yeah, including all of this here. Bring it all back to basics, please. I don't know where that train went. It's probably there somewhere, but we're going to have to fix this. No, now we've shoehorned him in there. Okay, let's just put that there and bulldoze him back like that. Okay, I've probably bulldozed a bit too far. I'm just going to end up rebuilding the same thing, but yes, okay. Do we really want to keep that third track going around the side? I'm going to have to, because I can't remember why it's there. But yes, okay, so we need to back the main line off as well. Back it off, back it off, back it off. We're going to have to kill this junction at the other end. Oh, this is such a mess. Oh, this is going to take hours to put back together. Well, you're committed now, aren't you? You didn't have a convenient autosave for Leon. We'll keep the depot because depots are useful. And we'll bring this all the way back to where it began. And by where it began, I mean here. So, yeah, that's how that goes. We'll leave that track there. That should be fine. And so bring mainline number 1 over to here. Fantastic. Yeah, okay, there goes the depot. Goodbye. Because well, obviously there's no place for it now. Bring mainline 2 over to, you know what, build the transit tracks first. So you've got something to connect up to. Yes, there you go. Okay, so put transit track number 1 through here, like so. Good. That's a good start, good start, good start. That's the important thing. We have a good start. That's not going to work because the whole point of this was to move this over to here. So no, that's not going to be a thing that we do. Okay, get rid of that transit track. It was, yeah, that was not smart. Okay, so transit tracks mid, not working for us. Or sorry, transit tracks all. So transit tracks A, like that. Good. Done. Okay, cool. And that's what we should be. Nope, you've only got 1 there. Good work. Try it again. Try it, you know, 5th, 7th, 12th time's the charm. Try 2. Let's go 2. We got 2 this time? We got 2. Okay, good. So, yes, bring this in like this. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got some progress here. Now, these 2 tracks, because obviously this is a brick train that's going up to Midland as well. So these 2 tracks need to be the Midland line. And obviously we can join them up down this end if we want, but that will get them away from this junction-y area. And it probably means we can get rid of the flyover as well. We are really going to be rebuilding a lot of stuff because I don't think we need the flyover anymore if we move the junction. Yes, okay, now we have too many tracks. That's fine. Oh, that was a set of points there, so that's okay. Yeah, I am hesitant to see if we still need this other track that goes down the outside, but I guess that's the freight line, so I guess we kind of do. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Get rid of you. So, first things first. We need to connect the main line up again. So you are freight only, so you are the passenger line, and I'd like you to connect up like that, please. Excellent. That's nice. That's good. That's a good start. Good start. We'll back that off a bit more. Now bring you along likewise, like that. And that did not get rid of any warnings. So that's obviously because we haven't connected this end up. So that's fine. That's fine. Nothing to be fearful of just yet. Everything's going according to plan. There we go. That's fixed all of our through trains immediately. Wonderful. Now we need to. Do we have it? I don't think we have any traffic that comes from down here and doesn't terminate here. So any sort of connection at this end just has to be merely theoretical. So we'll run this down like, actually we'll run it down like that. Run you down sort of like that. Run you in parallel for a smidge, and then bring you across like this. Just in case anything does happen to want to go up or down there, it can. And that would be fine. We can probably go ahead and smooth out that corner just so it looks a bit nicer. Something like that. Looks marginally better. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. And now to get into the depot, yeah, we're going to need a depot for trains on this platform as well. Maybe we have separate depots. Okay, we'll cross that bridge later. Autosave's going to interrupt. That's fine. So we've already fixed up most of what we need to fix up. So this line here is the freight line going in that direction. So that's fine. So the only thing it needs is for the empty train to be able to cross over and get in there. So that's something we can set up. So we'll go ahead and put a set of points in there. And that should have fixed up one of them. And we'll make sure that he is using Terminal 1. Collins to mid is currently. So we want Bricks, Fort to Sue to use Terminal 1. And we want you to use Terminal 2. So that should fix up everyone except these back 2 trains here. And train 39 is obviously a bit confused. So train 39, I sincerely apologise for wrecking your life. But you'll find out it's all going to work out in the end. So drag you around to about, say, here. And bring this up like that. Huzzah. Drag you down to about, say, here. And bring you up here. Huzzah again. And then we just need a set of points in here to make sure everyone can cross over. Huzzah. Excellent. That's gotten rid of all our warnings, so everyone is now happy. We really should have upgraded you with high-speed track initially to make it look more attractive. Huzzah again. Now, really, the only issue is finding a space to put a depot in for any trains that, you know, happen to need one. Well, I don't think we can have a same depot shared for all trains here. So maybe we just rely on the Midland depot for the trains coming to the back platforms, and we just provide a depot for this dead end line here, and then connect it up to the main lines just in case. So we've already got room where we did build a depot. So if we put another one in, roughly in the same area, turn catenary off. So sort of say, here? Yeah, I think that's where we want it. Well, it's where it is. Build that like that, and then of course we just put a set of points in here, which is not going to be hideous. Surprisingly, it's janky. I thought I got away with it on initial looking at it. Initial glance, there you go. On first glance, I thought I got away with it. I did not. And we'll run a set of points in just like this to get over to the main line. Should we need it for any trains on the main line? That's a bit of a slope there, but I think we can deal with that. Now that should effectively streamline the crap out of this junction. Any trains that do want to use this section that aren't terminating here will obviously have to go through the platforms. But I'm pretty sure that'll just be transfer trains. I don't think anything actually transits through that section. In fact, we can check it by going and zooming right in. No, it's just the 2 that terminate. So that is wonderful. Somehow you are fine with where you're going, and I'm not sure where you think you're going to end up. But, you know, more power to you. In fact, one thing I can do to avoid trains going through these platforms and to help this fella out is to just put a set of points in here for trains to cross over as they see fit. And again, that's not something we'll seek to use in day-to-day operation, but if any of our trains actually need it, you know, that they can to just fix up their pathfinding if they get a bit lost. As long as no one's trying to use them, no, we're golden. That's excellent. So now we just have to re-signal and we can call it a day. So if I turn you around again, you can now make your way across those points to get to where you need to go, right? No, because you've gone the wrong way. We need to get you clear of these points so you can get over onto the main line, and then you should be able to get to where you want to go. We'll make them a double slip as well, just to make life a bit easier for you. Okay, so now turn around, have another crack, okay? Have another go, because I'm sure you'll find that that's A-okay. Okay, you have another go even though there's a train coming. So, you know, kudos for the enthusiasm, but probably misplaced. Yeah, so that would have been a catastrophe of, gargantuan proportions. Because you would have gone over there, had a head-on with him, and then gotten cleaned up by the bloody passenger train. So if we could make sure we don't do that, that'd be fine. And that's not the sort of thing you expect to have to say to people, but apparently we need to spell it out for that chap. So go ahead and whack in another few signals there to protect that junction there. Obviously we need a couple down here for these points that, well, not going to get used in regular fashion, but, well, we'll put them in anyway, just to stop any sort of jam-ups when we do have conflicting movements. So that's fine. We need to come down here and put down signals there. That one's fine. That's on that track. Why did I put them in the middle of the points? That is clearly not where I wanted to do that. Okay, so now we get to spend 4 hours trying to figure out how to hit the hitbox on the old signal there. Come on. Just no, I don't want to remove the track, just the signal. There you go. Okay, this seems to be the sweet spot. Well, for that one it was. There you go. Goodbye. Okay, cool. So, a couple of signals down there. Come down around the corner here. Drop a couple in there. Why are you on the left-hand track? I think you've... oh, you're one of the poor fellas that got completely turned around. So, I might send you back up. Oh, no, we just stopped you. Okay, that's fine. That's not your fault. That's my fault. We'll drop another signal down there. And going the other way. We can now get rid of this signal because it's... Oh, here we go again. Because it's kind of redundant. Yes, and that should be all the re-signaling we need to do. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, other end, other end, other end. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. So we'll leave these tracks in place even though I don't anticipate us actually needing them. But yeah, we'll drop in a couple of signals just in case any trains do decide they want to go that way. Drop a signal in there. And obviously drop a signal in there for anyone coming out of the depot. And that should, with such a simple solution, getting rid of one iron ore train, one slag train, and rebuilding this junction slightly, streamline the crap out of everything. Obviously, once you get out of the way and once you figure out what platform you want to be on, everything should start running smoothly because you're going to jam the works up crossing over. But once you're done, I mean, there's really no conflict anymore with the trains coming down the hill into the station and the trains, you know, coming from across the river. The only issue really is that we're instead of sending the passenger trains through on a straight line, we're slowing them down coming through this curve here. But slowing them down has got to be far better than stopping them at red signals constantly. And then we've just got the legacy of the flyover that we built to fix things that really didn't do much. So feeling pretty good about that. Obviously, we've left the third track in here because it was too hard to get rid of it, and that can just be to keep the loaded brick trains out of the way of the passenger trains until after the platform there. So, you know, there's no real benefit to be gained from demolishing it. So now let's just have a quick status update on everything. You've just brought some slag over. You're taking some iron ore back. Admittedly, not much, but okay, it'll do. You're bringing iron ore in and stone. Fantastic. Are you taking bricks back? You are. Wonderful. The new shipping route is going great guns. Again, we've got a far greater imbalance of stone, so we'll need another ship here. And of course, we will specify you carry at least one section of iron ore just to prevent you getting completely overwhelmed with the amount of stone to pick up. But yeah, so that should remove the need for this station, Kablamo, and this bit of road here. Remove the need for that truck stop and that bit of road there. And remove the need for this bit of track. So, yeah, get rid of all that. And we can get rid of the attendant junction as well. Because, well, you know, otherwise we'll try and use it again at some point and wonder why it's there. So get rid of all that track there. We may as well just leave the signals in place as a sort of a legacy to where the points used to be. So we can come back in 10 years and go, where the hell are there one-way signals here? That's just stupid. But yeah, I think that's really improved things, and that was just a fun side effect of introducing the ships. I mean, I thought that would help, but I didn't realise we'd be able to completely rebuild that junction and literally fix everything. Now we've got an equal amount of bricks trying to go up the hill as we do into Sioux Falls, so that's fine. Stone from mid, yeah, that's the one that comes down the hill. That's a-okay. This station here is also redundant, but I'm going to leave it there because you never know when you might need it again. I will rename you to be iron ore slag. And I will put a few more trucks on there because I don't want the slag building up to the point that the steel mill slows down production, because it's going great guns and kind of need it to keep going great guns because it's supplying a lot of industry at the end of the line. How many did we build to start with? Wasn't I restrained? Didn't I build 6? Yeah, I'm not going to need more than 6. That's fine. I better be careful. Yeah, you're a bit stupid. So why don't we go ahead and build another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 because, well, screw caution. Let's just you know, overload the line. Iron ore, no, that's orange. That would be, well, they'd probably make it there, but it'd be one hell of a journey. Iron ore slag to fort, please. So you guys can now deploy to mostly run slag over to the brickworks, but, you know, also run iron ore back to the steel mill, which is your initial stated goal. And then we'll go to the other end and just see how our bricks are going at this end. So you are going to unload nothing because you're the new ship we just built. You, my friend, are going to unload 134 bricks. And I've just now realised the problem with specifying you have to carry some iron ore and some stone, because it will limit the amount of bricks you can bring back. So how many bricks do we have waiting down here? Yeah, okay. Okay, well, you didn't want to pick up any bricks, so I don't know what your deal is. Oh, probably because you're the one we refitted to only carry. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to run the risk that some of the ships are going to depart with no iron ore. And I'm going to go ahead and replace them all with the same thing. And then just not specify any sort of... Yeah, it's only $3,000. Just not specify any minimum, so that way they just sort of balance it out. There we go. He's figured it out by himself. I'm just wary that, like when we set up livestock and grain on one tracking route, and we end up with all the trucks transporting livestock, and then the grain just piles up. I'm wary about that happening and actually hurting our steel production. But at the end of the day, we've got iron ore coming in from this mine down here, so it's not like we'll strangle the steel mill. But yeah, okay, we built more trucks, and all we do is have more slag waiting. So if those trucks could actually get out of town, that'd be great. Look, you're holding up the highway. Good for you. The more we hold up the highway, the happier I am, because it means the train looks more attractive. Speaking of the train, we really do need to upgrade the capacity on some of our lines to go with the modern era. But that is something we will have to wait till next time for. I lost a bit of control of the camera there. I hope you didn't notice. Well, now that I've pointed it out, you probably noticed it. The central loop-to-loop, once again, the killer line. I mean, it's good that it's so in demand and it's making so much profit, but yeah, that's probably in line for an upgrade. How old are the trains? 24 years. Yeah, okay, so they're getting up there. But next time, yes, we will continue working on improving things, because we've sort of built all we can build. I mean, we've got a couple of industries lying around that we could probably do something with. In fact, we've got a coal mine up here. We've got a stone. Okay, we've probably still got building we can do, but I'm forever running around picking up pieces after, I make a mistake and bugger everything up. But, I feel in the last few episodes we've made progress. We've got the plastic count down over here. We really haven't done anything about the grain count over here. But, we've improved it over here. That's something. But yeah, I think we've come a long way from the start, so we've still got plenty more legs left in this series. And as always, I would like to thank you for watching and thank you for your company. Hope you have enjoyed the episode, and I do look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, later days.